I've been labbing in the My Player Builder for the past few weeks and I've completely figured it out. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the hands down best center build in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. This build gets snatch block after snatch block, green after green, and it can even dribble like a guard. This build also gets insane contact dunks. If you're trying to make a center build this year, trust me, you've come to the right place. A lot of people have been asking for me to make this video so they can see exactly how I make my center build. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to make the build and show you guys the best badges on top of that. Watch this whole video through to the end. You will not regret it. What's up guys, SoloDF back with another video. Now today is finally the day. I am helping out my big man viewers. I have not made a big man since 2K19 when I got my rebirth at 95 overall. I made a sharp shooting rebounder, but that was like 2 or 3 years ago, so we don't have to talk about that. But yes, I finally did make a big man. As some of you guys have seen from the streams or past videos, I've been playing on my big man because this year, rep goes off of teammate grade, and it's a lot easier to get teammate grade on a center. So if you guys are just trying to make a center build right now, or if you don't have your confidence and you're just trying to prepare, look at what the best center builds are. Trust me, this center build is the best center build like for competitive play, but it's also really good for a rep. And in this video, I'm going to include some new information about the My Player Builder that a lot of people don't know about, and this is crucial for centers. Trust me, you'll see. And of course, I'm going to show you guys what badges you should run on top of that, and I'll throw my animations in there and my SIGs because a lot of people have been asking for those too. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 300,000 subscribers. Turn on my post notifications so you don't miss a stream or upload, and drop a like in this video. Let's aim for 5,000 likes, but let's get into it. Alright, if you guys have been keeping up with like all the other My Player Builder videos, not just by me, but like all these other creators, you guys would know that power forward is the glitch. Putting your build at the power forward position gives you the most badges, like not only for centers or big men, but I just made a 6'7" power forward that I'm going to use as a guard. Like everybody is just putting their position at power forward. It doesn't even matter if they want to play guard or not. It's insane. So go power forward. Handedness does not matter. I usually go right, and then jersey number again, that doesn't matter. I usually go number 0. All right, so now we have the height, weight, wingspan, and body shape screen, and the default height is 6'9". Now the thing that me and a lot of other centers would recommend is that you put your height down to 6'8". This is going to let you get a little bit higher mid-range 3-point. It puts your driving dunk up, and it gives you a lot of speed. Speed is low-key the key factor for this build, because as a center, you got to be moving. On defense, you got to be moving, switching. Look, if I go up to say 7 foot, the speed drops to a 66, but if you go to 6'8", you have a 79 speed, which is crucial. For the weight, the default is 245, but we're actually going to go to 218. The reason we're going 218 is because if you look at the other stats, I would say go minimum, but look, minimum really doesn't do anything for you except it moves your strength down and your interior defense. So look, if I go down to minimum, the only thing that's really changing is interior defense and my strength. So we're gonna go with 218, and I'm not saying we're gonna upgrade our interior defense or our strength. I'm gonna get into that, but it just doesn't help us to go minimum. And for the wingspan, the default is 7'2", but as a center, you got to be good on defense. We're gonna go max wingspan so that we can get better contests, better blocks, better rebounding, all that. Your 3-point shot's gonna go down by 3, but in this game, like the stats are ridiculous. Like look, we're gonna be able to get like an 81 3-point shot, which is still really good. For body shape, I'd recommend that you go with burly just because you're center and you want to set like big bodies, and I don't think body shape even really matters. It sometimes feels like it matters when you're playing, but I'm actually just going to go with compact because this year, whatever the last build that you've made's body shape is, the body shape like transfers through all your players. And I'm going to be playing guard soon, and I like my guards to have compact, so I'm just going to keep it on that for now, but I recommend that you guys do burly. Now I want to give a quick shout out to Screens 2K or Screens for VC. You guys have probably seen me play with him in the past. He helped me make this build when we were in Discord, so I just want to give a quick shout out to him. So starting off with the finishing section, we are going to be maxing out our driving layup to a 92, maxing out our driving dunk, and maxing out our standing dunk. So this is all that we're going to touch in the finishing section. And as you guys can see down here, vertical went up to a 70 because we upgraded our driving dunk. Like some of the attributes like correlate, they carry over, as you guys probably already know this year. Next up, for the shooting section, no doubt you guys probably already knew, we're gonna max out our mid-range, max out our 3-point shot. Our free throw is going to go up to a, hold on, we're gonna get 18 shooting badges, so an 80 on the free throw. And right now, I'm just showing you guys my shooting center build. Like this is how I made my build, but like I said, there's been some changes to the My Player Builder. Like we've learned some new stuff. I'm gonna get into that and tell you guys how you should make your build differently, but for now, I'm just gonna show you guys how I made my build. So for playmaking, don't touch pass accuracy. Ball handle is going to go to a 49, and then speed with ball is going to go to a 74. This allows you to get 3 playmaking badges that you guys could run quick first step if you want to. Next up, defense / rebounding, and now we have interior defense, and this is the main thing that I've been talking about. So for my build, my interior defense goes to an 83. Now let me tell you guys a quick story. So obviously you guys know, if you've paid attention at all to 2K21 Next Gen, that the contact dunks and the shot contests are OP and broken. So you guys know our friend, our great pal Ronnie 2K, he streams a lot, so people have gone in his streams and told him about this, and he says the game's only been out for a few days, maybe you guys should increase your interior defense, upgrade your player, and you will stop getting dunked on. Now when you first hear this, it's like, that kind of makes sense. Like maybe people just haven't touched their interior defense. Maybe they don't have badges yet. But NBA 2K Lab is like a professional team that runs tests on the game with jump shots, different badges, everything. NBA 2K Lab ran a test and figured out that interior defense does not help with your interior shot contest at all. It really does nothing at all except like stop post moves and like post spins and stuff like that. So honestly, this is one of those categories where you kind of could just like, it's not really that important. You kind of just like throw some attributes on it at the end. But for me, like making my initial center build, I thought it was really important, so I put this up to an 83, basically max. And as you guys can see right here on a Reddit post, 2K developer Mike Wang confirms that 2K Lab is correct, that interior defense doesn't really do anything except guard against post spins and all that type of stuff. The category that does help you with shot contest is block. So we're going to max out our block, and that is what I did on my original build. Or actually, we're going to not max it out, but for now, we're going to max all three of these categories out. This is what I did for my build. So you want to take this down to a 93, take both rebounds down to a 93, and then your block to a 92. This will give you 21 badges, you guys see. If I go down on any of the categories, we lose that badge. So these are the perfect numbers. We're going to max out our speed to an 82, max out our cell to a 79. Our stamina is going to go up to a 91, so not max, but all the way up to a 91. I put my vertical at a 77 and my strength at a 77. So this is the center build that I have been using in the park. This is my center build, but like I said, interior defense is not as important. I'm going to tell you guys what you should be doing with this build differently if you were to make it today. Okay, so this is the layout that I would probably go with. As you guys can see, we now have 27 defensive badges, so that's 6 more than before. The reason for this though is that I took my interior defense down to a 62, and you guys might be asking, why is 62? Well, look, if you go down to 61, look at the badges. You guys see brick wall. So in order to get brick wall, you just need a 62 interior defense. That'll get you gold brick wall. I would have to go all the way up to a 79 interior defense to get Hall of Fame brick wall, and in my opinion, it's just not worth it. Like, that's too many badge points for a category that doesn't matter just to get a badge on one higher level. And look at this. Before, we didn't have any perimeter defense or any steal, and as you guys probably already know, steal is really hard to get. Like, steal is an expensive category. When you start upgrading this category, like, you run out of attributes fast for the rest of your build. I don't know why, but that's just what it's like. And as you guys can see in the defensive badge section, we get pretty much every badge except for pickpocket, and I believe that is post move lockdown, which are 2 badges that you really don't need on centers. Post move lockdown you might think you need, but I wouldn't really recommend it. There's a lot of good badges that you could opt to go with instead. Another thing that might worry some of you guys is strength is only a 37. For me, I don't think strength really matters too much, so this is what I would do. But again, if it worries you, then you could take down like steal, put your strength up, but again, it's up to you, because with this layout you get 27 defensive badges while still getting 21 finishing, 18 shooting, and you still get that gold quick first step. Also, I don't think your vertical has to go over 70, because that's what it is when you put your driving dunk up to a 95, and I don't think you need anything over a 65 to unlock all the contact dunks, so 70 is perfect. I wouldn't really recommend going higher. Now for the takeovers, and the takeovers that I decided to go with on my build. I'm not saying that this is what I recommend to you guys, because I'll tell you guys what I'm going to recommend to you guys, but the ones that I went with was spot of precision as the primary one, and for the secondary one, I went with box out wall. Now let's just take it a step back and talk about the options for our primary takeover. Now you're a center, you might be thinking, let's go with the glass cleaning one. Look at these options. Glass cleaning dimes, so like passing out after you get a board, like that's just such a bad takeover. If you pick that, like, you might want to see a doctor, because I don't know what you're thinking. See the future, this is a pretty good option. Like on paper, when you think about it, it sounds pretty good, but people that have used this have said that it doesn't show you where the board is going to land until the board basically is already on the floor, so you have no time to react. That's a bad takeover unless they patch it. Box out wall pretty much helps you like swim around players and get more rebounds, so I thought that might be the best glass cleaning takeover, but honestly, I don't even get my second takeover at all, and that's what I have it on in my center right now. I have it as my second takeover, and even if I did, I don't even see a huge difference with like what this badge does at all. So the 3 glass cleaning takeovers are just terrible. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Now the lockdown takeovers are pretty interesting. We're gonna get into that. The slashing ones are also interesting, but in my opinion, the one that you guys are gonna want to pick for primary takeover is spot of precision. Spot of precision is basically like sharp take from years past. Limitless range just helps you shoot from farther out, but this badge like helps you with like basically all your shots. It basically does everything that the limitless range take can do, but it does more. Oh shit, yo, my man Mike Wang been on the lab. Yo, look at that update required. I'm gonna have to see what my man Mike Wang's been working on. So for our second take, I would say go with the slashing or a lockdown, aka a rim protector badge. But these lockdown badges all look like they're better for guards, and we're a center. We're gonna be in the paint a lot of the time, so a lot of these have to do with like perimeter, like making ball handlers like pick up their dribble and like jump shot contest, stuff like that. And I don't know if centers are gonna be doing that. So you could go with like enhanced jump shot contest if you want, but I think I might go with one of the slashing ones if I was to remake this build. You can't really see it because it says update required, but advanced gathers is basically like animations. That's a bad one. So finishing moves and easy blow-bys are the two that it comes down to. Easy blow-bys just lets you run past your defender easier and dunk, and this one is more about contact dunk animation. Now when you think about it, contact dunks are already OP. Do I need more help with the animations? Probably not, but it could be useful. We are a center, so we're not the fastest. We're gonna have, I think it is an 81 speed, so easy blow-bys might just help us. Like if we have the ball, we could just drive past our defender and then get a contact dunk animation on someone that helps. So I'm gonna go with spotted precision as my primary and easy blow-bys as my secondary. Then we're gonna press finish. My player builder complete. As it says, we have built a 3-level score with shades of John Collins, Sean Kemp, and Anthony Davis. Now keep in mind, this is the new build that I'm recommending. The other build that I made is called a 2-way 3-level score. So if you want my exact build, then go with the build that I showed you before with the 83 interior defense that didn't have any steal or any perimeter defense. But now that we know interior defense doesn't matter as much, I changed up the build and this is what it comes out at. All right, so for our 21 finishing badges, these are the badges that I decided to go with. Hall of Fame Fearless Finisher, Hall of Fame Heat Seeker, Hall of Fame Lob City, Hall of Fame Posterizer, Bronze Rise Up, and then Hall of Fame Slithery. You guys definitely need Hall of Fame Posterizer. I mean, that's self-explanatory. Heat Seeker is a glitch. It doesn't say it because it's covered by the update required, but it says gives an additional takeover boost on inside shots. This badge, along with Hot Shot from the shooting badge section, lets you get your takeover so fast. Like, it's literally a glitch. This game is literally broken. You can get it in like 2 to 3 shots. Definitely run this badge on Hall of Fame. Fearless Finisher is another really good badge that helps you with layups. Slithery Finisher is just a badge that helps you with like avoiding contact when you're going to the rim, so that's just a good badge. Lob City, I don't know if this is necessary, but just to make sure that we're gonna finish all of our lobs, I put this on Hall of Fame. And then Rise Up helps with like those standing dunks when you're just under the hoop, you have a defender on you maybe, and you're just trying to jump over him and dunk on him. All right, so for the shooting badge section, we cannot max these badges out, so if you're wondering why they're only on gold, that's the max level they can go to right now. Hot Shot we can get on Hall of Fame, so like I said before, this helps you get takeover very fast. You're gonna want to run this badge, get it ASAP on your player. I'd say get deep threes first when you're like maxing out your badges, and then put on Hot Shot. Like, it's that good. Put it on as the second badge you put on. And then I'd recommend that you guys put on Catch and Shoot as your 3rd badge, and then Hot Zone Hunter as your 4th badge. And then I'd say Green Machine as your 5th badge, and then these 2, Deadeye and Corner Specialist, I just threw on bronze. Now a badge that's really good, especially for guards, is Blinders. This helps with contests from the side. Centers, I don't know if they're really like getting a lot of contests from the side, but this badge might be really glitchy. So if I ever make an update video, I might have this badge on in an update video. It's one that I definitely want to test on centers. Also, Deadeye, I've talked about it in the past. I don't think it's all that good. I think it's kind of overrated, so that's why I only have it on bronze. A lot of other people will tell you max it out as soon as you can, but like I said, I don't know if it's all that. We have 3 playmaking badges, no doubt. Just throw this on quick first step, unless you want to get them pluckable on bronze, but I don't even know if that would do anything because you might be getting plucked with a 50 ball handle. But quick first step definitely is a badge that you want to run on this build. For our 27 defensive badges, this is what I decided to go with. Hall of Fame Box, Gold Brick Wall, because like I said, we cannot get this on Hall of Fame. It would take too many attributes to upgrade our interior defense. Hall of Fame Chase Down, Bronze Clamps, Bronze Interceptor, Silver Hot Stopper, Hall of Fame Intimidator, Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser, Hall of Fame Rim Protector. The Hall of Fame and Gold badges are the ones that you guys definitely want. Like, you guys definitely want to upgrade those. Hot Stopper is another one that really just helps you with takeover. Like, when you make a defensive play, it's going to help boost your takeover meter. On my other build, I only have 21 defensive badges, so this is a badge that I don't use in my other build. Same with Interceptor and Clamps. I didn't upgrade my steal on my other build, so I couldn't even get these badges. Or well, for Clamps, this is perimeter defense, and I didn't upgrade that on my other build. But yeah, I think Clamps and Interceptor are just good to have on bronze. If you guys want, you could mess around with these other 2 badges. You could could try like Heart Crusher, you could try Pogo Sticker, you could just put like Interceptor and Clamps on silver. It's up to you, but this is the layout that I would probably go with on this build. All right, so as you guys can see, I am a All-Star 5. If you guys didn't hear, 2K gave out a huge rep boost. I'm now on my 2-way 3-level score. It's a 94 overall. Just real quick, these are the badges that I'm running. You guys can pause the video if you want, but just for proof, these are the badges that I'm actually running on this build. Progression, as you guys can see here, just for proof again, this is the build, and here are the takeovers: spot precision and box out wall. Now, because so many people have been asking me when I play on stream on this build for my dribble moves and all that, because I do be moving on this build, no cap, I be moving. Here they are, and if you want my jump shot, I'll put that video link at the top of the description. I use this for my guard, my big man, any build that I make, I'll use this same jump shot. It's just cash. Here are my shots. If you guys want to see them, I'll scroll down real quick. You guys can copy those down. Dribble moves, we got quick, basic, none for the park size up, normal 2, normal 1, normal 3, normal 3, normal 1, and then normal 3, and normal 8 for the triple threat. For my layups, I use long athlete. For my dunks, I use quick drops off 1, baseline reverses off 2, Russell Westbrook, and Michael Jordan. I believe that's the only ones that I use. Yeah, I just spam them down the rest. And then we have on the pro alley-oop, elite alley-oop. For contact, we have the pro contact alley-oop. We just have all of the elite contact dunk animations equipped on this player. You guys definitely want to make sure that you buy those. I don't use park dunks because they do look cool, but they get blocked a lot, so I don't want that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys are still watching, I want to see who the loyals are. Go in the comment section right now and comment the words best build. Put your Twitter in that same comment. If you want a follow back on Twitter, I'll do some follow backs. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, make sure to follow me at YT_solo. I'm hella active on there. But yeah, I'm gonna keep continuing to upload content and streaming. If you guys aren't following my Twitch is solo_DF. I be streaming on there pretty much daily. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later.
All of the fans, we finna go ahead and run up some bands. So much potential they don't understand. Shorty, you supposed to be holding my hand. You were supposed to be part of the plan. Everything's different when you got a man. I might still go like your place on the ground. I swear that niggas be hating. They saying I can't make a banger. I did it again. Shut up, little Tucker. We finna link with the bros and go ahead and hop in the bands. Don't listen to all the shit that they telling you, cause the truth is they ain't really your friend. Shorty, I know that these niggas ain't there for you, but for you, girl, I be here.